What is up, you guys? Gold Pony here today for another one. Today we're switching it up a little bit, doing something a little bit different. But before I get into it, first I also want to mention I am now streaming a lot of these videos that I am creating for YouTube Live on Twitch. So if you wanted to check that out, feel free to follow me at the Gold Pony 21. I'll leave a link in the description box below. But now, what we are doing today, gotten this request a few times, and I thought it'd be fun to do. But this video is going to be how to parallel park. And so typically what I would recommend is go out to your local public school. A lot of the schools will actually have little things set up like I am showing you right now, this little red box that they have set up in the parking lot. This is basically your place to parallel park. So this is where you can typically practice on days like a Sunday where there's absolutely nothing going on at the school. So that is what we are going to do. But so additionally, I am also going to set up 2 chairs on each of the points of this box here to better help illustrate the point. But so now to get started, there are 3 ways you can go about parallel parking. The first way, of course, is going to be teleportation. And essentially the way this works is you are going to be gifted magical powers for your own vehicle if you subscribe to my channel and like this video. So that is one option. Second option is buy a really fancy, expensive car like the new Mercedes-Benz E-Class I recently reviewed, where you can simply press a button and it is going to locate a parking spot and park itself for you. But the last option, and the one we are going to be going over today, the old school way, the way you are going to have to do it in your driver's test. So without further ado, let's get started. All right, and so I am going to do this for you guys in steps. First step is to find a spot that your vehicle can actually fit into. And what's recommended is that you have about 1.5 car lengths of space available. And so since we have a designated parallel parking area up here, I think we have completed that step. But so then the second step, what you then want to do is go ahead and put on your blinker so the guy behind you knows they have to slow down to give you space enough so you can actually parallel park and they don't rear end you. Definitely a very important step there as well. But so then the next step is you want to pull up right next to the car that you are going to want to park behind. Therefore, going past the spot that you actually want to park into, and again pulling right up beside that car in front of the spot that you are going to park in. And if you want to get technical, typically they recommend 2 to 3 feet between your car and the car right beside you there. Once you are at this point, the next step that you want to do is put the car in reverse and turn the wheel all the way to the right until you hit that 45-degree angle. But so then once you do hit that 45-degree angle, like I am currently at right now, what you're going to want to do is completely straighten out the wheel and proceed to go straight back into the spot. But so then the next question you're going to ask is when you actually start turning the wheel to line your vehicle up with the side of the street. And so the answer to that question is you start turning the wheel once your front bumper clears the vehicle in front of you. So once my front bumper clears this bright pink chair, I'm going to start turning the wheel all the way to the left here to make sure my vehicle is going to be parallel with the side of the street. And so typically once you're at this point, if you have a larger spot, you may not need to readjust whatsoever. But if you are pulling into a more tight spot, feel free to pull up a little bit at this point, get a little closer to the side of the street if you need to. I am going to do that, and I think I am perfectly good to go at this point. But so again, to get technical, if you are going to be taking your driver's test, parallel parking is part of the test, and what the instructor is going to look for is that you are within a foot of the side of the street. So let's see how I did on my first try here. Let's take a look and let's see how close to the side of the street I actually got. I think I got pretty darn close, to be honest. Okay, so I definitely pulled right in the middle of this spot, so definitely looks good there. Now, moment of truth has to be within a foot of the curb. Yes, that is like 6 inches, so that is absolutely perfect. So you guys can see there actually is somewhat of a science to parallel parking. So let me repeat these steps one more time just in case you guys wanted to see it again. All right, so searching for a parking spot, la-di-da-di-da. Oh, look, there is a perfect parking spot in the middle of an empty parking lot at a school. I am going to pull all the way up parallel to the car right in front of the spot that I want to pull into. Then I am going to put it in reverse. I am going to turn the wheel all the way to the right, so we can start backing up here. I am going to wait until my vehicle is at a perfect 45-degree angle. Boom, there we are. Going to straighten the steering wheel back out, and I'm going to continue to proceed directly back until my front bumper clears the rear bumper of the car in front of me, and then I'm going to make a hard turn here to straighten out my vehicle with the side of the road. And again, since I am in a smaller spot here, I'm going to straighten this out a little bit, pull forward just a little bit here, and stop, and we are in the parking spot. One more time, let's see how close to the end we got. Once again, 6 or 7 inches from the side of the curb, so I passed my driver's test. Go me. And you guys will too if you follow these simple instructions. So, all right, you guys, and you may think this is over now, but the driver's test does not end here. You actually have to get back out of the spot, believe it or not. That is part of it. And so what you were going to do is to start by putting on your blinker, because that is the law and you want to help notify other drivers that you were trying to get out of the spot. So what I am now going to do is back up all the way that I can, just to give me a little more room to pull out forward. And again, once your blinker is on, you are going to check the side mirrors and you are going to floor it. Just kidding. But so again, turn signals are on, you're checking your side mirrors, you're going to turn the wheel all the way to the left, and you are going to slowly pull out of the parking spot, making sure you do not clip the vehicle in front of you. That would be a very bad thing. And we are out. But so that is about it for this one, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like the video and subscribe. Feel free to follow me on social media at the bottom of the screen, including now Twitch as well. And I will see you guys in the next video. Stay gold.